It's me, Mario!
Alright, we'll get to cleaning the NES contact brasso. Let's see. Yeah, 3.8. I think it's millimeter game bit. Get them on eBay all day long. I mean, you can get it in kits where you get the 3.8 and the what is it? I think it's like a 4 point something. But there's the one for the Genesis is actually bigger, more hefty. You can get them together. You know, you get each bit pretty cheap. And if you have a screwdriver like this, I mean, works good. That's from the last one I had. Somebody, you'll see the video. Basically, somebody spilled glue in a backpack when they were a kid, apparently. And there's a 007 game. Alright, open these up. You loosen these. You'll see the tab right there. Basically, you open it and lift away towards you. Inside the cart's a little dirty, so I might dust it off. Alright, these basically, okay, when you put these back in, they can only go in one way. See? See, it won't fit the other way. So when you put it back in, it'll only go one way. See, the tarnish, these aren't as bad. See, I just bought this, and I'm wanting to make sure. Yeah, I just bought that one. I want to make sure it's getting clean, so when I want to play it, it'll play it the first time every time. See how the tarnish is right there. Basically, this should be able to take it right off. And I put a little bit on it, one side, so you can kind of see the difference. Do one side at a time. Make sure everything's covered. Alright. Let's sit for a second. Basically, what this does is actually eat a layer off of it when it polishes it. I mean, it does polish it, but basically what it does, I mean, it eats a layer of the metal off. I don't care what anybody says, because I did it 1 second ago. And some of the stuff you see on it is actually metal flake. It's actually metal. So it takes a minute layer off so it doesn't hurt anything. And if your game's polished, it'll work every time. Pretty much anytime you put it in. And that's the goal. Especially with the NES. Freaking front loaders. Alright. As long as you have a good secure hold, make sure you do not bend it or break it, because these little solder points are actually very weak because they're old. on this side. Put the excess on that side. So it'll start on that. You can be a little rough with it. Just make sure you do not bend the board. If you bend a PCB board, you're screwed. I mean, if you break a solder, you can fix the solder, but sometimes it's hard to see the solder unless you sit there and individually test every point of connection, which I've done it before. It will drive you mad. You see, all that tarnish is gone. You have what looks like a pretty much brand new NES game. Get a separate paper towel, do the drying process. It's messing me up. Alright, like I said, what I do is I'll grab both sides and clean both sides. Back and forth. That. It's brand new pretty much. Doesn't have little scrape marks in there anymore, anything like that where it's tarnished. It's basically like a brand new board. Be sure you get the excess out, because if you can make a cross connection, you'll burn these IC chips out. Liquid is liquid and it's conductive. Alright. Let's put it back together. Like I said, there's only one way it'll go back together. Don't force it, because you'll mess it up. Yeah, I forgot I was wanting to clean that out. Let me get some Lysol. Non-name brand Lysol wipes. I just use this to clean the dust out. I believe it's alcohol based, so it doesn't leave much. Alright, I lost my light. I guess I'll continue without the light. So I clean on here. Make sure it's nice and clean. Try to stop some of the dust and stuff to come in. And see, it evaporates because it's kind of alcohol based. Alright, like I said, it only goes in one way. Make sure it's still recording. Alright, we're still recording. Oh. Can't wait to get me a GoPro. Or something like that. Alright, I usually leave the screws in. So you just line it up and put it in. Right now I'm going to put my hand across the back. Hold it like that. Still holds the screws in so I can clean this, because this is actually, look at that, really dusty and nasty right here. Now I'll use these wipes to actually wipe down the outside too sometimes if there's no marker on it. I just want to clean it up without using anything harsh. I'll use them. Because, I mean, you use something harsh, you can actually hurt it, discolor it, mess it up. See, that's the reason why I leave them in. See, I actually had one pop out. And they're an ass to put back in. Alright, see the pins? I mean, there's little notches. You gotta put down like this. And close. Each one pretty much is the same way. Even a Game Boy game is the same thing. Hear my dog scratching over there. Stop it, Gemma. She's in her kennel for the night. Tight again. Make sure when you tighten, you just get it so tight. Stop it! You get it so tight where it's just hand tight. It's not really tight. Let's see. A little bit more. So this one's barely in there. So these are, no, now they're 30-year-old games. So you gotta make sure you put them together good and not too tight. See, there's no give. Then I'll clean up the part a little bit. Clean up some of the dust. See, these labels, you can get a little wet. I mean, it ain't gonna hurt them. Because the NES labels are very durable. Won't discolor them. You can even use goof off on some of the NES labels. It won't hurt it. Let's see. Just think, I go through every single one of my carts like this. Kind of backlogged right now, so I got a lot to go through. Catch up on. Alright, nice and clean. Looks nice and spiffy. Good to go cart.